Okie dokie, we're going to go ahead and get started. So good morning, everybody, and welcome back to our monthly SBDM webinars. I hope you all had a wonderful and restful summer. So we have several things to cover today. We're going to be talking a lot about different trainings that are available, the SBDM database that is going to be due November 1st, required annual documents, the 2024 Continuous Improvement Summit, comprehensive improvement planning for schools, and then our suggested agenda topics document. So Decisions with Data is live and ready for your use. This training walks council members through the different types of data that is available to them and how to use that data to make decisions for their schools. This is the same training that you all reviewed during the endorsement training, and we used a lot of that feedback to improve it. So thank you again for all your help on that. You can find the facilitator's guide, participants guide, and PowerPoint on the SBDM training webpage. There is another new training that is available, and it is SBDM Leadership for Vibrant Learning. So this training was created by the Kentucky Association of School Councils, or KASC. During this training, participants will recognize the spectrum of vibrant learning experiences, understand the benefits of vibrant learning, and have concrete answers for building and maintaining a learning environment that empowers, supports, and encourages vibrant learning. If you are interested in having this training provided to your council members, please contact KASC directly about the trainings and offering. So all the trainings that are available for you to lead your council members are on the screen. So for new council members, we have SBDM 101. For experienced council members, there's equitable decision making, rise to proficiencies, decisions with data, roles and responsibilities, and council's role with continuous improvement. And I just want to make a little clarification. So when it says virtual, so virtual is what we're doing now, right? So well, if you're not watching the recording, right? If you're here live, it is a instructor that's sort of leading you through the materials live. Everyone just happens to be somewhere else, right? And they're all participating virtually. Self-paced is when the council members are doing this on their own time. And a lot of times, instead of having a live leader, it is video recordings and stuff that they can do on their own time. So roles and responsibilities and council's role with continuous improvements are the only ones that are self-paced. So all the other trainings are going to require some sort of leader leading them through this process or through the training. In partnership with KDE, KET offered 526 seats of the self-paced SBDM 101 course. I checked this morning and there are still some seats available. And I'm not sure how many. I was talking to them a couple weeks ago and there was about 100 left. So if you have a new council member that is unable to attend an in-person training or a virtual training, and this would be a viable option for them, please contact me if you haven't already to receive the document and the coupon code so we can get that sorted for your council member. So I just want to take a minute. We've had summer trainings have been going on. How is it going? Any feedback or questions from the participants? Anything related to the trainings that you would like to share that can be improved? I just really want to open the floor for you all to provide some feedback.
Yeah, I can speak for Jefferson County. I think we've got the online options, and that's been really assisted our families in getting their training, our staff and parents. And so we really appreciate having not one but two options this year.
Yeah, so we review all the feedback, and at the end of the Council's World Continuous Improvement, there was a question that asked, like, is there any feedback? And we saw that there was a lot of people who self-paced was the only option for them, and they wanted something new. So I'm glad that we were able to provide that for them, and that it's appreciated. I'm also seeing in the chat that the materials are very useful. That as a first-time trainer, the online options for training has made the process smoother, and also just the appreciation of the self-paced options as well as the in-person and virtual. In the chat, there's also an email address. So if you're interested in that vibrant learning training, you can reach out to training@kasc.net. That email is in the chat. Also, want to mention that it was easier to get everyone signed up this year than ever before. People are just super excited about serving on SBDM and all the training that goes with it. So I'm happy to hear the enthusiasm of those council members. That's great. So, Zach, I'm looking at your comment of, can we get newly developed modules ready to allow for training in June? And also if there could be a variety of free self-paced options. One thing I would like to do in this role is continue to rotate those self-paced options just to provide some variety for our council members. And we try to get any newly developed training materials ready as soon as possible. It has a lot of different steps that it has to go through and people that have to review it. But I mean, if it's available, if it's going to be ready in June, we'll try to get it out as soon as possible. Thank you all for sharing your feedback. If you ever have any other feedback or questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm happy to chat and assist in any way. So as you all are training your council members, I just want to put a timeline on your schedule. So council member training information is due on November 1st in the KDE application webpage. If you are new and have not submitted anything yet, I will just be reaching out to you to make sure that you have access to the database and you know how to enter information. So you don't have to worry about entering anything yet, right? Because it's not due till November 1st. But I want to be preemptive in any access issues or anything that might prevent you from getting all that information in on time. So if you're new and you hear from me, I'm just checking in. Council members are required to receive a couple of documents at the beginning of their term. They need to receive copies of KRS 158-183 and KRS 158-195. They are also required to receive a copy of the Kentucky Open Records and Open Meetings Act, as well as Managing Government Records. Council members need to sign the proof of receipt, and that's going to be on the last page of that open records and open meetings documents. And it needs to be kept, that signature page needs to be kept in the school office. Now, these documents are not only linked in the PowerPoint here and in what you received in the email yesterday, you will also be able to find them on the SBDM Technical Documents webpage. On September 23rd and 24th, the KDE and Cognia will be hosting the Continuous Improvement Summit at the Central Bank Center in Lexington. So during that 2-day event, you're going to hear from Mark Abraham, the keynote speaker, as well as enhance your professional learning and make new connections and build upon existing relationships with peers across Kentucky. Hear up-to-date information from KDE leaders and learn how Cognia can help address your unique challenges in the journey of continuous improvement. If you are interested in attending, just know that the early bird pricing ends on September 2nd. The start of the school year is a time to restart the comprehensive school improvement plan phases. So when your CSIP is operated with fidelity, it cultivates an environment that promotes student growth and achievement. If your school operates as a Title I school-wide program, the CSIP meets the requirement of the Every Student Succeeds Act, and no separate plan is required. You can find a timeline for the Comprehensive School Improvement Plan within 703 KAR 5225. And you can also find more information on the planning phases on the Comprehensive School Improvement Planning website and during our 2024 Continuous Improvement Summit. One of KDE's suggestions is that the policies and bylaws are reviewed on an annual basis. So in the newsletter, in the side column there, we offer suggestions of topics to cover any given month based on our SBDM monthly agenda topic document. So if you have a new principal, feel free to share this resource to assist them in developing the agendas. It goes through and makes sure that every policy is reviewed annually, and it's broken up so it's not all rushed together. You're reviewing 10 plus policies at any given time. So for this month, the suggested topics are reviewing the council's bylaws, making sure that they're up to date with the most current procedures, review and revise the proposed school year budget and ensure alignment with the school's needs, begin review of the following policies, so the technology use policy as well as the discipline and classroom management policy, and then begin reviewing any benchmark assessment / universal screener data. So that's all that I have for today. I am going to put the attendance verification link in the chat. I will stick around to answer any questions, but other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day.